Hi guys, Watch Fanatic here. So what you see in front of me, hopefully, because I ordered two watches, so I'm not quite sure which one this one is, but hopefully what we have inside here is another AliExpress special. The world's cheapest Richard Mille Homage watch. Okay, so this cost £3.50 of your finest English pounds. Now, anyone who knows anything about these watches, and I know nothing about those watches, they're extremely high-end, interesting, unique-looking watches, which have been copied quite a lot. And they've kind of like interested me from afar. I've looked at those and thought, why are people spending £1 million or whatever it is on a Richard Mille watch? Excuse me a second. Yeah, sorry, lighting was going funny. Yeah, why are people spending all this money on a watch which, when I first looked at them, even the very expensive ones, they're a bit way out there. They look a bit like a toy. So I thought, look, let's get hold of one of these. Yes, it's going to be nothing like the real thing, but it's pretty much the same shape, pretty much the same style. Obviously, nowhere near the quality. But let's get a look. Let's get one in. Let's have a look. Put it on the wrist. Just see if there's anything I like about it, because you can get better versions, homage watches. So, okay, this is £3.50, but you can spend, £100 and get a Pagani or something version, which is going to be much better quality. So, without further ado, let's cut this open and see if it is the watch. If it's not, we'll be doing a video about the other watch that arrived, which hasn't arrived yet. Well, straight away I can see it is the right watch because the other one's silver. So we've definitely got the right watch. Remember, this is £3.50, so we're not expecting a box and things like that. Although sometimes they do send them in boxes even for that type of money. This one, as you can see, has come in usual little bag and a bit of old bubble wrap. I'll be really interested to see this actually, because I always kind of pop these watches down in my mind, just thinking they're just crazy toy looking things, Couldn't really get my head around the styling. They're massive. I'm a bit more traditional with my watches. At the moment, I'm just still rocking the Adidas Dive Sub Homage, which is, I tell you, it's a quartz, but what a superb watch. I've got a video about this on my channel where I do an unboxing. Excellent watch. Anyway, let's look at here. £3.50. £3.50. Is it going to be any good? Oh, I'm almost frightened to take this bubble wrap off. Because underneath this, we've got a little bit of weight. There is... I haven't got a scale here, but you can hear. There's a bit of weight there. So that's my first surprise. I thought this was going to be like the lightest piece of plastic ever known to man. Whoa. Okay. And these are pretty big watches. This feels quite heavy. Let's hope this thing works. What's that? I don't think there's a bit of finish in there, perhaps. There we go. Take that little doodah off. And we'll do a quality inspection. It's got some kind of metal back, which I hope I'm not allergic to, because it looks like it's got a kind of chrome coating. So I'm probably going to be allergic to that if it's got zinc in it, which would be a shame, because I'm sure that isn't stainless steel. Only way to find out is wear it and see if I come up with a rash. Or I could put some tape over there. I could possibly put some sellotape or something like that over it. I'll have to think of what to do. Oh, I've got some black kind of fabricy duct tape. I could put a bit of that on it. That would stop me getting a rash. You know, I'm getting ahead of myself. I probably won't even wear this watch, will I? Okay, so it's got kind of smoky black painted case. Let's see if this thing works. Okay, we have got a little tab. Thank goodness, because I pressed that and it was hard and I thought, oh no, it's not going to work. But I think there's a chance it might actually work. And we'll have a proper look at this beast. I have to be honest, at first glance, it looks like it's worth more than £3.50. Okay, drum roll. Let's set the time. 6 minutes past 10 a.m. The hands turn nicely. That second hand's got a little red marker on it. I don't know the... Oh, yeah, I've gone past. What did I say it was? All right, 6 past 10. Let's press the button, see if it jumps. Tiny jump. Is it going to work? Ah! We have liftoff. Look at that. For your £3.50, the thing actually works. Now, is there any plastic on the glass? No, I don't think for £3.50 you get glass protection. I mean, they put it in this bubble wrap bag, so they were pretty safe with that. So what we have, if I zoom in here, let's have a look at the dial a bit closer. So it's like, I think what you'd call a skeleton watch. So you've got like a kind of cog artwork dial going on, bits and bobs. And it says something there, which I can't read. Let's see if I can zoom in. What the heck does that say? Shang Ming? Who knows? Honestly, I don't know what that says. Something interesting. So there you go. There's a proper good look at the dial. And you've got these indices are kind of on the edge, like that. Kind of on the internal... what's that called? There's a word for that. Rebut? Was it something like that? I can't remember what it's called. It'll come to me. Let's zoom back out. Okay, well, while we're still in the zoom, these are on the original Richard Mille watches, I think. These kind of star screw bolts. Go back to one. Because you won't look at it that close. So we have a metal case that looks like it's got a kind of smoky gunmetal, actually not bad. Kind of, I guess it's painted. The crown has a nut. It's a round crown with a kind of nut centre. And it's got a nice, quite chunky strap that's... It's not that real soft latex ones that you get. This reminds me a bit more of a Casio style rubber. Quite nice quality. Quite hard. So I'd imagine if it was very cold and you did this, you might snap it. But I might be wrong. Well, the big question on this is, what the heck does it look like on your wrist? Am I going to be a fan of this kind of way out look of watch enough to be able to invest in perhaps a better quality one or not. So you can see the size of it compared to the 40mm sub. I'm not going to get a tape measure out. You watch, guys, can see the size of that, right? So there's your basic 40mm sub Homage. And there's that. So yeah, I mean, it looks like it's probably 42mm by 44, something like that. And there's the depth of it. It's a bit deeper. Let's put it on. A 6.5-inch wrist. See what we got. Well, it's an extremely dull, wet day here. It's been raining, I think they said something like 6 weeks, constant pretty much in England. I think we had one dry day, so I've got exterior lights and things on, as well as some natural daylight. But hopefully you can see this pretty well. Now that's quite a snug fit. If I went to that hole, it would probably feel too loose. On this hole, it's comfortable, but yeah, it's probably a little bit slightly tighter than I would usually wear it. And you've got these really cool kind of vents. So they remind me, years and years ago, if you had like a full capri, people used to put these kind of back vents in the back windows, or sort of things you see on the DeLorean around the other way. Louvers. So that's interesting. I wonder where they got their design inspiration from. DeLorean louvers. Kind of cut it. So this, I guess these watches are meant to kind of look like cars with car engines, like a car engine bay. This is just my guess, where you have like the Ferraris and things like that, Lamborghinis, and the engine which is behind you. They often have a glass covering over them, and you've got yeah, kind of a way of seeing the engine. So being a little bit critical from my £3.50, can we be critical? I don't know. The paintwork maybe isn't the best. We've got a bit of bubble in here. You can see on the bezel. Adds character, doesn't it? I don't think you put up with that for your £1 million one, would you? £3.50, I think I'll let it slide. So this was really an experiment just to see if I like this style of crazy watch. So my conclusion, do I like this style of crazy watch? I quite like the strap. These louvers remind me of a Ford Capri or a DeLorean back window. Yeah, I understand this kind of, I love cars, you know, so this kind of motor, I think it's kind of motor inspired watch, where you're looking at the engine through the inspection glass. Yeah, that's cool. It's kind of masculine, isn't it? It's definitely, it's got a kind of masculine, modern feel to it. It doesn't look bad. It honestly doesn't look bad. I think I might actually wear this. But yeah, a bit cheap with this paintwork. And I went for this one. There was a gold one. And I was going to go for the gold one. And I thought, no, that could look really awful. Let's just stick to black, because hopefully that will look better and not so cheap. So I'm pretty impressed with what they got going on inside the dial. For £3.50, there's quite a bit of detail there, isn't there? Let me zoom in so you can... Hard to describe. You've got like the back dial is a cutout. You can see details. So obviously you've got these cogs and things stuck on. You've got this triangles, which kind of makes me think of a V8, a V something. Obviously it's watch parts, but the way it's arranged just reminds me a little bit of a kind of engine block or something like that. Yeah, really interesting. Lots of details there. The hands are legible. There's a little bit of lume on them. I don't know whether that lights up or not. Probably a little bit. But yeah, it's pretty. The paintwork isn't spectacular. Would I buy a more expensive version? I think one that wasn't painted, perhaps one with the stainless steel, like a proper metal stainless steel case with a rubber strap, with a decent quality crystal from somewhere like Pagani or something like that. Could be a goer if it grew on me enough. Yeah, it's definitely something different. It's not a watch I've ever come across before or worn, but because I've seen so many celebrities and things wearing them now, I've kind of got used to the look of them. At first, especially those ones which are bright green with diamonds all over them and things like that, I thought, wow, they just look like a Kinder Egg, watch. Crazy. It's took me a long time to kind of get my head around the style of it. So this was a really interesting thing to do. I can totally recommend if you think you like this style or you may like this style of watch, go buy a £3.50 AliExpress one of these, chuck it on your wrist, and see what you think. See if you think you want to spend more money on maybe the real thing for £500,000 or £1,000,000, depending on what the model is, or maybe go for one of the better quality Homage watches from Pagani Design or whoever. Anyway, guys, I'm going to enjoy my £3.50, I don't know what you call this, Richard Mille rip-off Homage. And I hope you have a good day. Please like and subscribe. Please hit the hype button, because while they're still doing that, that can actually help my algorithm. I've got plenty of videos on my channel about bargain watches, vintage watches, all sorts of watches, lots of reviews and stuff like that to get your teeth into. So there'll be more videos coming from me. I've got another very special watch coming, the one I thought this might have been, which is a Citizen Bullhorn Homage from AliExpress. So that'd be really interesting to see that. Anyway, guys, let's get the thumbnail shot. Cheers, guys. Take care.